Hello, lovies. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. I've been talking about making this stuffed pepper soup for a couple days now, online and such. And so many of you asked if I would share the recipe. So I thought that's what I would do today. And I will link the recipe down below because I got it from Pinterest. And listen, so many of you have told me that you've also joined Weight Watchers. So if you have joined Weight Watchers, as I have, and you are looking for some really good recipes, try Pinterest. You wouldn't believe how many Weight Watchers recipes are on Pinterest with the points. So that's where I got the recipe for this stuffed pepper soup. I love stuffed peppers, but I love soup even more. And I know my family won't eat stuffed peppers. They don't like them. So putting this in a soup form really works for me because I know I'll be able to get a couple days worth of lunches out of it. So that's really the reason why I'm doing it. So I'm going to make a big pot of it. I'm really excited. It sounds delicious. And I'm going to use some of the Weight Watchers tips to this. And one of the big one is if you want to keep your points low or almost at a 0, use ground chicken instead of ground beef. Ground beef will add a couple points to the soup. But if you keep it at ground chicken, tomatoes, the peppers, onions, all that stuff will keep it at a 0. But if you add beef and a little bit of rice, that will count as your points. So if I use the chicken, the peppers, the tomatoes, the onions, that's all stayed at a 0. The only thing that I'm gonna have to count towards Weight Watchers is the rice. And I'm gonna use a half a cup of rice for the whole pot. So a bowl probably will be less than that. So this soup may be 1 to 2 points every time you eat it, which is nothing. Fantastic. And you can have a nice big hearty bowl because it's mostly vegetables and ground chicken is 0 on Weight Watchers. So I think this is a great recipe. So instead of me blabbing about it, we're gonna get busy making it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get my ground chicken in the soup pot and get it going. I'm going to spray the bottom of my soup pot with a little bit of nonstick spray. That doesn't count as points because sometimes ground chicken has a tendency to stick. I'm going to my seasonings to the ground chicken: salt, pepper, garlic, and onion. So, powder. So I'm going to add that and get it going. Now I'm going to add a can of diced tomatoes. "32 ounces of chicken broth." I'm going to turn the heat up to high. A half a cup of long grain white rice. So that is 4 of these. I'm going to add some garlic, pepper, and salt, and bring it to a boil. Ooh, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. Oh, that looks so yummy. It's thickened up. And it smells amazing. Look at that. That looks so good. And I also know that some people like to put cheese on their stuffed peppers before they put them in the oven. So if that's the case, you can always put cheese on this. Just a little bit. If you use less than a teaspoon, it doesn't have any points. Look at that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay. Everybody always asks me to taste it. So I will, with great pleasure. It smells just like stuffed peppers too. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, ready? So hot. Oh yeah. This is so good, guys. My eyes are watering. It is so hot. But that tastes like stuffed peppers right out of the oven, but in soup form. I'm very happy with that. So I will link the Pinterest recipe down below. Also, if you guys are interested in seeing my Pinterest, I've never done this before, but I will try to find out if I can link my Pinterest account down below in the description, and you guys can follow me. I have a whole bunch of boards, and Weight Watchers is one of them, and I have a ton of recipes pinned there. So I will try to do that as well. But this was so yummy, and I might just make a dessert after. So stay tuned. All right, y'all. Are we ready for this? So we're gonna make a cherry cheesecake. So you can use, I'm gonna walk a little closer. This is cheesecake Jell-O. pudding mix, sugar-free. You can use this with silk. I don't recommend using this with regular milk because that'll make your points super high. But for me, cheesecake is thick. So instead of using like silk almond milk or coconut milk or whatever you substitute your milk with, I'm going to use non-fat Greek yogurt. Because, like I said, I equate cheesecake with thickness. So this yogurt will do that. And I would say that's about a cup of yogurt. We're gonna mix this all up and get it all good. And even as this works, I can feel it, it's getting thick. I can smell it. It smells like cheesecake. All right. So I'm actually going to build this on a plate, even though you would normally build this in a bowl, but so that you guys can see. So what I'm going to do is take 4 graham crackers. I'm going to write the points on the screen, guys. Okay. 4 graham crackers. I'm going to break those up. There's your crust. Okay. And of course, I'm not going to use all of this. This is a couple desserts. So, probably half a cup. Half a cup there. See how nice and thick that is? That is exactly how I envision cream, cheesecake. Cheesecake is very thick. That's how I would envision it. Now look how much I have left. This is a couple desserts. Okay. And then I have cherry pie filling, no sugar added, as you can see. And of course, if you don't like cherry, you can get strawberry, blueberry, whatever. But cherry cheesecake, it's very... And I'm going to do 1 spoonful. Again, it's probably a little less than a half a cup. And then we're probably going to do a half a cup of fat-free whipped topping. I can't do sugar-free whipped topping because it has artificial sweetener in it that I think I'm just like allergic to because it gives me horrible headaches. So again, got like a half a cup of whipped topping. That is our dessert. And this can be my dessert for probably a couple nights. Again, I'll flash on the screen how many points this is. But I have all of this no sugar cheesecake, a whole can of no sugar cherry topping, and that is dessert. Look at that, cherry cheesecake. Weight Watchers style. It looks yummo. So let me adjust the camera, and of course, I'll try it. Okay. Here we go. Look at that. So we're gonna get a little bit of cherry, a little bit of that cheesecake, a little bit of crust, and a little bit of whipped topping. Can you see all that? Oh yeah. Girls, guys, you are not going to miss dessert on Weight Watchers. That is cheesecake. It is totally worth mixing the cheesecake pudding with no-fat Greek yogurt. Because I think if you would use like almond milk, silk, something of that nature, it's not going to be as thick. And it's not going to have that consistency of cheesecake. But if you use the yogurt, it has the consistency of cheesecake. And this no sugar pie filling tastes just like regular pie filling. That tastes like a cherry cheesecake, no lie. So good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Weight Watchers meal with me today. We had a yummy lunch, a yummy dessert. It was a good day. Stay tuned for more recipes. If there's anything you'd like to see from me that has to do with Weight Watcher recipes, please ask me down in the comments. Until the next video, take care of you. Now, I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more, and I'll be talking to you in another one. Bye, guys.